I would like to share my friend's testimony. 1 month back, my friend got to know with another friend that I used to have so many sicknesses and diseases, and she was wondering how I got healed, because she is also having some hormonal imbalances and so many other things. And then I shared my testimony with her, and I asked her, would you like to pray with me this Wellspring prayer? And she was interested. And then she is in other city, so I told, okay, I'll send you a book. You have to read the book, a few chapters, and then only I can start praying with you. So she agreed with that, and from past 1 month she was reading a book, Wellspring, this Biblical Foundations of Freedom. And yesterday was the first session with her, and I asked her about her experience of reading the book, and she told me while she was reading, she was able to understand everything. Though she doesn't know about Jesus, she doesn't know anything, she's from a Hindu background, but while she was reading the book, she was saying that she was really addicted to that book while she was reading. And she said that even when she used to come from the office, even if she's so much stressed out, she would just take time to read at least 2-3 pages, because that, she told me, if I read 2-3 pages also, I could feel that my stress has going down. So she was telling me, and yesterday night we started praying with her, and I was like, God, I don't know how to pray. I mean, slightly she has just told me about her diseases. So I remembered my pastor, while training for this Wellspring, she told me, you can just start up with the form, you can ask about the relationship with your father and mother. And so I did that. I asked, Lord, I know you will take complete control over the situation. And I asked, what about your relationship with your mother? And she was like, Janice, I mean, it's all fake relationship with my mother. She has really hurt me and tortured me all throughout my life. My mother and father was planning to separate, and all the burdens has come up to me, and now I don't believe in people. Even now I don't want to get married. I mean, she's like, she started telling me how she's really, just fed up of the life, and she's just going on. And then I told, okay, so before I said I'll start the prayer session, I want you to first know who Jesus is. I want you to accept Jesus if you are ready. Then I told him who Jesus is and why Jesus came here on the earth. He died, and I just shared the gospel with her, and she said, okay, she wants to accept Jesus in her life. And I prayed with her, and she also prayed with me. She accepted Jesus, and she felt that she could feel some kind of peace, and she's always in search of peace. And after that I started praying. I said, okay, first let us forgive your mother. And she was ready to forgive. Even she said, I know my mother has hurt me, but you are saying so, I just want to try it. I mean, she just wanted to try because I said. And while we were praying, I mean, she could literally crying, and she said, Janice, it's been years I have not even cried. I mean, my eyes are just being dried up. I never cry. And today I'm crying, and while I'm crying, I can see that the pain has been lifted up from my heart, and I could feel very light in my heart. And I said, okay, now God will speak to you. I told her, God can speak to anybody. And she said, while she was praying, when I prayed, Holy Spirit, please tell me the truth about the situation. She said she got the memory of the past when she was very small, that how her mother used to take care of her and love her, and the sacrifices which her mother made for her. So she's like, I have never even imagined that these things were never in my mind, that what my mother did good to me. And she said, now I can say she has really done good to me, and I love her. I mean, she was able to forgive her mother, and her relationship with her mother was restored yesterday. And she said she was not speaking to her from past 3 months maybe, but now she's very excited, and she's saying, I can feel some kind of joy. I can feel that, this God is amazing. There is some kind of joy, and I want to hold on to it. And so, like, I just prayed, and there is more we are going to pray. So like this.